Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDN TV Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications.
Welcome back. It's Inside the Niger Delta, the authentic voice of Nigeria's oil-rich region. The crisis surrounding the selection process of the next Olu of Warri in Delta State is far from being over, as police authorities continue to investigate the disappearance of the 400-year-old royal crown from the Olu's palace in Warri. The crown, which is an integral part of the coronation process of an Olu of Warri, was allegedly stolen from the palace by some interested parties in the succession battle. Worried by this shameful and irksome incident, Itsekiri women in Warri took to the streets last week to protest what they say is an unprecedented event targeted at embarrassing the Itsekiri nation. Several Itsekiri women from different parts of Warri Kingdom last week gathered at the famous Okere roundabout in Warri to protest the alleged disappearance of a royal crown, artifacts and monuments of Warri Kingdom. They marched from Okere roundabout to the Olu's palace to register their displeasure over the stolen crown. The women carried several placards with inscriptions: "We are mothers in Itsekiri land. We are angry. Bring back the crown or suffer the consequences. Final warning." And ancestral curses on all that are involved in the missing crown and their generation. The Itsekiri women demanded the immediate return of the crown.
Those that are in possession of the crown should make returns of the crown because it's our heritage.
The Itsekiri mothers, who said their protest march was actually a plea and a warning, gave a 3-day ultimatum to the culprits who stole the crown to return it or face their wrath. They vowed to go half-naked, invoke some spiritual powers, and lay curses on those responsible for the missing crown.
We will give them 3 days. They're not planning for that 3 days. All the old mama, the young ones, we go naked. Swear. Then we go Olubo, go carry Olorubo. They know people in Canada, they be shaking. They used to call Olorubo Bejumimi. Come dance for them. Swear for them.
The crown, which is said to be a parting gift from the King of Portugal to Don Domingos, who later became Olu Atuashe I, has been used to crown the last 14 monarchs of Warri Kingdom. If the crown is not found soon, is it likely to stall the coronation of Omoba Shola Emiko, which has been slated for some time in July this year? Chief Robinson Ariyo, AKUGHA of Warri Kingdom, says the crown does not make the king.
It's not the hood that makes the monk. In other words, what makes a chief, for instance, it's not that Chief Ariyo is dressed this way that makes him so. The chief in Chief Ariyo that makes Chief Ariyo the Chief Ariyo that Chief Ariyo is the substance in Chief Ariyo. And so, without the crown, there can be king. But without a king, there can't be crown.
It will be recalled that some interested persons in the Olu of Warri succession battle allegedly invaded the Olu's palace on the 31st day of March 2021 and carted away the crown and other royal artifacts and monuments, prompting the Olu's Advisory Council to send a petition to security operatives and naming the suspended Ologbosere of Warri, Chief Airi Emami, and his cohorts as possible culprits in the disappearance of the royal items. The police is still investigating the matter and has interrogated Chief Airi Emami, who continues to deny knowledge of the incident.
The invasion of the Olu Palace, and that's why I was invited, which I told them I know nothing about.
As the days go by and we inch closer to the coronation, it is hoped that the missing crown will be found and a hitch-free coronation ceremony would usher in Prince Shola Emiko as the 21st Olu of Warri Kingdom.
Inside the Niger Delta.